something going here offensively. 4 for 12 in the early going. Holiday, stop and pop. Murray, high archer, no. Capella snatches that rebound away, but it's now stolen by HOWKS.
His ability to get offensive rebound still, to me, is pretty amazing.
Corner three for HOWKS. Tough angle. Two guys go down. The basket's going to count, and they're going to call Collins a foul on Embiid. So one free throw coming for Joel. That's a three-pointer for HOWKS. So this is a potential 4-point play. Just a wrestling match under the basket.
Yeah. But I like John, energy to battle with Embiid. That takes a lot out of you too.
Oh,
when
man.
You're getting in, you bang with a guy. Yeah, you're getting a couple fouls, but you live with that.
As they remember from the playoffs, Mr. Wilkins.
All too well.
When you go up against somebody in the playoffs, you remember it the rest of your life.
Yeah, especially the T-shirt poster.
Oh, yeah.
Of Embiid.
My personal favorite.
You know what's funny? I'm still waiting on John Collins to give me my T-shirt.
They check to see if that's a three. And now a free throw for Embiid. Let's pause for this word from Zaxby's.
Try Zaxby's Chicken Finger Plate with Tongue Torch, Zax Sauce, or any of our sauces.
Hawks are digging themselves a hole, down 10. And the offense sputtering, but now a backdoor lob to Capella.
Now,
he got behind the defense.
Now, how do you get that loose to get that type of play?
Why don't you go down and ask Doc halftime?
No, I like the way they're playing defense. That works for me.
Y'all get a chance to visit?
I didn't get a chance to talk to him today.
Embiid. Rebound Hunter. (21-13). DeAndre gathers. Back iron. And now they're going to call Clint for banging into Embiid.
And that's Clint's second foul.
So that pushes Atlanta into the penalty. And the big fella will march down to the other end. Now, we talked about it in the open, as you see, Justin Holiday and Frank Kaminsky getting set to come in. This guy rarely has two bad games in a row. Not that he played a bad game Thursday night, but the points he scored weren't body blows like they are here in the first quarter tonight.
Because now you're getting people in foul trouble. You have John, who had the foul that he helped them commit, and then you got Clint Capella also with 2 fouls. So the Hawks are starting to build up the fouls in the early going here.
Frank Kaminsky filling in for Onyeka Okongwu, away from the club tonight for personal reasons. So Frank the Tank's got a key night ahead of him here to help this Hawks. He hasn't had a lot of playing time for a guy that's still working his way back off of injury. His third season in Phoenix ended after just 9 games played with a right knee stress fracture, and that was on November the 15th of 21. Rebound controlled by Shake Milton. 22-13. Embiid again. Oh, he is rolling tonight.
Yeah, he's a beautiful scorer. I mean, you don't see too many big guys that have that type of fluidity on the perimeter, able to put it on the floor like that.
Sidestep three for Trey, rebounded by Maxey. Hawks only 13 first quarter points. And Milton with the left hand. Timeout for Nate McMillan, as this one getting a little sideways on the Hawks in the first quarter. 26-13 Philly. and the Celtics on Wednesday night. Limited tickets remain for that game, so get your tickets. Philadelphia, where the Sixers have doubled the score early. Don't forget, after this two-game road trip, the Hawks will be back home on Wednesday night when the Boston Celtics come in. A special night presented by Adidas. Watch Trey and the Hawks take on Jason Tatum and the Celtics on Wednesday night. Limited tickets remain for that game, so get your tickets now at hawks.com/tickets. Celtics red hot, knocked off Denver in a big way last night. They're in Detroit tonight. Here's Trey going to work. Hawks need some offense, Nick, and they need it now. Trey against Niang, and that got the bounce. Second field goal for Trae Young, 26-15.
What the Hawks going to have to do, too, you know, Trey made the shot there, but you want to get some easier opportunities as well.
Niang, an air ball. Good job by Trey to knock it away. Hawks claim it. Trey gets into the paint, contorts his body and lays it in. Two quick buckets for Trey, and the Hawks are within 9. Korkmaz
nice
with a
move
corkscrew lay-in. 28-17. Aaron Holiday, Kaminsky. Jalen Johnson now firing.
Games ago, when shots weren't falling, the guys are kind of dropping their heads. In this situation, they're not doing that. Nate McMillan said, guys, just keep our proper spacing. We're getting good timing. We're getting good shots. We just need to wait for some of them to fall. So keep attacking, make them work. And John Collins also really using his voice, telling the guys, stay the course, guys. Those shots are going to fall.
As we mentioned, 10 for 10 at the line in the Thursday win, and 4th best in the NBA in foul shooting. Korkmaz off the Reed screen. And a nice drive to the hole. Korkmaz making an impact.
You know, he didn't get any playing time in the first game, but he's gotten an early start this time.
And a blocking foul. Once again, it's Philadelphia guilty. This time, Korkmaz. 32-19. And more free throws for Trey. As we pause for a word from our partners at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Hey Atlanta fans, Academy Sports and Outdoors has all the gear you need in here so you can have fun out there. What are you waiting?
Second shot for Trey, and he's in double figures with 10. Trey has scored 25 or more in seven times this season, and when he's gone for 25 or more, the Hawks have won 5 and lost only 2. 32-21. Korkmaz.
Oh man, you know the Hawks, you got to tighten up their defense. That's too easy.
Well, they've given up 34 first quarter points, Nick. That's way too many.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Trey got it. Long 3. 13 for Trey. Shake Milton feeling it. Fultz feeling. 34-24. Travel. Give the Philadelphia bench credit. They have really come in and made a difference. 6 for Korkmaz, 5 for House, 2 for Milton. Here's that Trey 3 as he got House back pedaling.
And he loves when House is guarding him. He knows he cannot guard him off the dribble.
The shot clock just ahead of the game clock. Here's the bench scoring. Hawks looking for that first point off the bench. It's been a tough first quarter here for the visitors. Shake Milton to Embiid. He gives it up. Corner 3, Maxey. Two seconds. Trey gets it off. And the horn sounds, ending period one. Ouch. That was painful. Points after Trey got bottled right in front of the Hawks bench, came over and gave it a kick. Just a very frustrating first quarter. The Hawks yielded 37 points, as you see, and that's the most the Hawks have given up in a first quarter this season. DeJounte Murray in, Trey sits. Aaron Holiday is also in with his brother Justin, Kaminsky, and Johnson. Good hands and a jump ball. Justin Holiday.
Justin Holiday moving his feet, getting his hands busy, gets the tie up.
This group on the floor, Murray has the only point so far. That's good defense. And Justin read the pass perfectly.
And the pass wasn't a great pass that gave Holiday the ability to get his hands on the ball.
On the second jump, Niang saves it, goes right into the crowd, but Johnson comes up with it and slams. Jalen Johnson taking advantage of that. And let's see if everybody's okay over there. We've got spillage on Gucci Row. Lauren, I know you have a report, but do you have a towel?
No towels, Bob, but I can run over and get one if you guys need it. But Jalen Johnson, in between quarters, came in, was kind of hanging his head a little bit. DeJounte Murray goes up to him, puts his arm around him, says, come on, man, stick the course. You got this. Don't drop your head. And then Nate McMillan comes into the huddle as well and says the same thing, taps Jalen on the knee and says, guys, you got this, Jalen. You got this. This is yours. And so it's just cool seeing the teammates lift each other up as well as the coaches. It really seems like they're coming together, gelling as a team, especially when times are getting tough.
Very important. NBA games, 48 minutes is a long time. You can come back from seemingly any deficit in a first half.
Well, one of the guys who played well for Philadelphia, but he played late in the game, was Montrezl Harrell. Hadn't scratched yet.
We've got ACC football in Charlottesville next Saturday. Coastal Carolina at 3:30 Eastern, presented by your local Ford dealers. 37-26. Well, we need a reorder on that front row. Another Trey fan in the stands. Another guy yawning.
What are you yawning for? You're winning. So far.
They're resetting the game clock. Oh, look at this. These fresh drinks. And there they go.
Well, you can say they was into the game.
Yes. Yep, they came to the game, and then the game came to them.
But they say, you know what? This place is full of drinks. No problem.
It's okay. The next round's on the house. Courtesy of George Niang. 37-26. Furkan Korkmaz thinking about his offense that's coming in. Limps a bit.
Well, you know what? He's taking advantage of his opportunity.
Let's check the landing here. Oh, he tripped and then
he came down
a little
wrong.
funny.
Yeah.
Shooting foul on Justin Holiday. Korkmaz, first-round pick of the Sixers in 2016. 4-year pro in his native Turkey. Second shot. His 7th point. I'll tell you something the Hawks need to really work on here in the second quarter with Embiid out of the game. Wall off that paint. Philadelphia getting way too many looks inside. They've got 20 paint points already.
Yeah, you got to make them a perimeter team. You know, you can't let them pile up points in the paint, Bob. And one of the things you got to do, too, is on the offensive end, especially with this group on the floor, swing the ball from side to side. You're going to get some open shots.
Doc Rivers is going to take a timeout, I think, to check on the health of Korkmaz. He seems to be limping a little too.
Tomorrow too. Flyers and then Sixers again tomorrow.
38-26. Philadelphia. 10:45 to go here in this period. I remember those days in Atlanta when the Thrashers were in existence. You would flip that place from hockey to basketball, not so much in the same day. Kaminsky throws it in.
That's a heck of a shot with the clock running down.
His first three-pointer as a Hawk is one to remember. 38-28. Harris and one. And once again, the Sixers getting into the paint. Here's this Kaminsky shot. He knew the shot clock was draining on him.
Yeah, but they gave him a 2 for that. It looked like a 3 when we saw it.
All right. Zaxby's indescribably good play. Speaking of three-point plays, Harris connecting on the foul shot. So make it a 2 for Frank the Tank. And it's 41-28.
But you know, your Hawks going to need guys come off the bench like Frank and contribute to this game.
Tough shot by Murray, gets his own miss. And the Sixers take it away. On the push, Tyrese Maxey. Harris. And Tobias Harris is getting warmed up. It was Embiid's show in the first quarter. Now Harris joins him in double figures with 11. 44-28. Out of bounds.
Yeah, you know, when you hesitate like that, Bob, more often than not, you step out of bounds.
Not a lot of room to operate in that corner.
When you watch the hesitation here, as a shot, you know, but you know, you're so close to that end line.
Harris travels. Pivot foot moved. Tobias Harris in disbelief. .9:20 left, second quarter, 44-28, Philadelphia. Turning, firing, Holiday missing.
That's a tough shot. I mean, that's his shot coming off the screens. He's a stop and pop kind of guy.
House. DeJounte Murray jogs over the timeline, looks as Reed in a switch. And a foul on Paul. First foul on the DePaul product. DeAndre Hunter coming back now for Atlanta.
And Joel Embiid is getting a nice rest as well on there along with Trey.
Murray doubled. Kaminsky, they work the ball to the corner. Hunter right off the bench firing a 3. Loose ball foul on Philly. Paul Reed again.
Well, Reed, instead of just boxing out, putting your body on Kaminsky, you know, he's trying to hold him off with one hand and try to get the rebound. A lot of times you want to get that called as a foul. So a lot of times they don't teach guys how to box out. They just assume that athleticism is going to carry him over. You see, there's no box out on Kaminsky at all. He's just holding him.
Jalen Johnson, his pass tipped, and it's an Atlanta turnover. On the bounce, Maxey. Beautiful reverse. Philadelphia's up 18. Biggest lead tonight. DeJounte finds Kaminsky for the lay-in.
Well, that's a nice pass in traffic. Defense did a good job of cutting him off in the lane, but he was able to find Kaminsky, who kept moving without the ball.
46-30 Philadelphia. Maxey.
You know, them kind of shots there the Hawks will live with.
Hunter. The bump, but no whistle. DeAndre Hunter stays with the shot, gets his first 2 tonight. DeAndre had missed his first 5. 46-32. Harris just uses that body. Muscles in for 2. 13 for Tobias. DeJounte gets an and one. Chance for his second and one of the night.
When Daniel House again went for the reach, saw the contact there, and good finish.
Joel Embiid returns. Lots of changes here for Philadelphia. Thibel's back. Tucker's back. Hawks put Trey and Capella and Collins all back in the game. DeJounte Murray has scored in double figures in 49 consecutive games. That dates back to January the 5th when he was in San Antonio. 6 points so far, 48-35. Thibault picks himself up. Nice moving screen by Embiid. Here's Tucker. Now JoJo against Hunter.
Picking up where he left off.
6 of 8 and a steal. Maxey 3. Timeout or no? Nate says play on.
Miscue there by the Hawks.
53-35. And Maxey fouls Murray. Boy, not much going right for the Hawks. Shooting 41%, 1 of 11 on threes. And Philadelphia seemingly can't miss right now. 63% from the field. Little flip for 2.
Murray got a lot of tricks themselves, man.
Embiid. Tobias Harris against Hunter. Maxey to Embiid. Drops it not once but twice. John tried to save it, but took it out of bounds. Embiid, as you see, limping a bit. I think that's more often than not the case with Embiid. The illegal screen is called.
Yeah, he moved that elbow. You saw him hit him with the elbow on that one.
He picked off Hunter with that elbow.
Yeah, that's not illegal, my friend.
Trae Young. Murray, 10 on the shot clock. Capella against Embiid. (53-37). 5-10. Second quarter. Maxey. He's on it tonight. He came into this game 9 for 35 in his last 2 games.
He's playing well right now.
DeJounte spinning, shooting, missing. Capella kept it alive for an instant. They battle for it, and Murray's got it in the corner to the cutting John Collins.
Well, the Hawks have been quicker to the ball as far as offensive rebounding than the Sixers. The Sixers just happen to build a nice hefty lead here.
Tobias Harris is fouled.
Well, one thing Philly don't do when you talk about rebounding, Bob, they don't go and get it. No, they're what they call area rebounds and let it come to them, and a lot of times you do yourself a disservice. You see
Great hustle by Murray.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable hustle. The nice shovel pass inside. John Collins finishes it off.
Second foul on DeAndre Hunter. And where you see Philadelphia lacking when it comes to rebounding is the offensive rebounding. They are 29th. in the league in offensive rebounding. Doesn't make sense with a guy like Embiid.
Well, you got the other guys who are not very good offensive rebounders. So, and again, offensive rebounding is about moving your feet and going to get it. You can't always wait for it to come to you.
15 now for Tobias Harris. Sixers have 3 in double figures. Trey, the only man there for Atlanta. Wide right for Hunter. Maxey brings it ahead. Atlanta 1 of 12 on threes. Stepping in, Harris. And the rebound to Murray. Nice
and
drive.
one.
This is the 3rd time that Philadelphia has fouled Murray on a drive.
Murray is really quick off the dribble, and Maxey definitely a little bit too much contact. And Philly had several chances to go 20 or more, and tough shots. They come down and not set offense and just letting it fly. And if you're a team who's down, that's what you want.
A 3rd foul on Maxey, the 3rd and 1 for Murray tonight. 11 points. And it is 57-42. Maxey on fire. Maxey's 5 out of 7, 14 points and 5 assists. Another Philadelphia foul.
See, the thing is, the teams have a habit of relaxing. Yeah, Philly scored on their end, but no one got back on defense, and DeAndre Hunter was able to get in the lane and get a shot off. But that's Trey, looking up court, good heads-up pass.
Philly in the penalty, shooting foul for Hunter. His 3rd point. DeAndre has hit at least 1 3-pointer in 11 out of 12 Hawk games this season. He's looking for his first one tonight. Adds 2 at the foul line. 59-44. 3.5 to go in the second.
Shot.
Hawks cut it back to 14. Down by as many as 18 tonight. Maxey drops it off. Embiid underneath. Thibault popped out. Embiid comes up with this offensive rebound, and then he's tied up with Murray. Second time these two will go at a jump ball. 2:47 left before halftime. game between Murray and Embiid. Now Embiid won the toss at the other end earlier in the half. I'm betting on Murray this time. Because DeJounte's going to step on his foot and not let him jump.
I can tell you're a gambling man.
You just missed it.
Not that very good at it, though.
61-47 Milton. What a shake. Down. Hawks come 5-on-4. Milton picks himself up to hustle back. Collins going up. And a goaltend. Basket interference on Philadelphia.
I couldn't see it, man. I understand. I missed it. I couldn't see it. I understand.
You see Milton taking the blow. No call. Harris misses.
Now the Hawks just come down and work their offense. That's 2 at a time.
Collins down to Trey. Collins trying to get down the lane, but the pass was an errant one. Milton around the rim. Nate McMillan, frustrated his defense now, has given up 65 first half points. Murray's runner, no good. Tipped by Capella, out of bounds to Atlanta. Sixers argue. Tyler Ford is going to get some help on the call here. They reverse it and get the ball to Philadelphia. Let's check in with Lauren.
Bob, we got word from the Sixers. Furkan Korkmaz's left knee injury will not return to tonight's game.
And he was really a spark off the bench tonight.
He was a big spark.
65-47. Embiid. Out of bounds. And Atlanta will get it.
Where Embiid hadn't missed many of those type of shots. And he was wide open.
Overall, the Sixers have hit 60%. Hawks getting a little warmer, up to 42, but still not much from the outside. Milton with his first foul.
And you saw that coming all the way when Trey comes down the sideline like that. Yeah, he's looking for that contact.
Philadelphia in the penalty. Trey tonight with only 1 assist. That's unusual. This is the guy that is 4th in the league at 9.2 per night. Had his career high in assists against Philadelphia. That was on January the 30th of 2020. Also had 39 points in that game and 18 dimes. Trey's got 15 so far, 65-49. A minute 10 to go here in the first half. Harris. Tobias, little crab dribble to get in. Embiid can't get the rebound away.
And Tobias has been getting some good looks.
Kind of been the featured shooter here in the second quarter. Trey's floater. Boy, he has been on it tonight, Nate.
18 so far from him in this first half.
Hawks will work the clock now. Let's see if the Hawks can get this down to 14 or maybe 13 at the break. Trey, bullet pass finds Capella, but he missed the shot. Embiid's got it. Embiid from midcourt. No, and the half is over. So a tough night. Murray.
Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
You got it.
Guys.
Philadelphia ball as we start the second half. Embiid had 18 points in that first half. Guarded by Capella, takes him right inside, and we've got a whistle.
Man, that looks close to an offensive foul to me there.
I'd like to see the replay. I thought Embiid dipped that shoulder into Capella's chest.
Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, Capella did all he could do. Good slide. And watch him, and watch him. He dips his shoulder right into the chest. That's offensive foul. That's offensive foul.
Two free throws for Embiid. Point number 19. Out of Cameroon, spotted by Luke Richard Bahamute at a camp in 2011.
Yeah,
He was 17 years old. He'd only been playing basketball 6 months.
Somebody better hire Bahamute.
Yeah,
He has
found
a
a
good
lot.
eye. He has a great eye.
20 points for Embiid, 69-51. And a turnover, but thrown away by P.J. Tucker.
P.J. Tucker, I don't know he was throwing that to. Guess that was the baseline cameraman.
Hey, the Eagles are unbeaten. They don't need another quarterback. Here's Young going baseline. And that's broken up. Embiid's got it. Maxey. Side pick and roll. Maxey's runner. Young. Way short. Long board for Hunter. Fakes, drives. And we've got an offensive foul on Hunter. That's going to be number 3 on DeAndre.
Nice pump fake to get loose there, but Thibault getting there right in time.
$10:50 left, third quarter. Maxey.
That's a tough shot there. Good defense getting over the screen there to force that tough shot.
Trey. Capella screens, pass deflected, tapped by Maxey, but didn't have enough on it. Trey from midcourt at the shot clock buzzer. Maxey works it up. Embiid for 3.
Again, you would take him taking those attempts there.
Murray. Boy, nothing falling for the Hawks. Maxey. Timeout Atlanta. Well, Blanco said make them call the first timeout. It went the other way. Nate McMillan has to talk to his team down 22. Gelato hitting the jackpot. Clint Capella had a dynamite homestand. And the Hawks went 3-1. 17.5 rebounds in the 4 games. Close to 2 blocks. Shot well. He'll need a lot of that as the Hawks try to get back in this game. A 6-0 start for Philadelphia in the 3rd period. Murray kicks it out. Collins from the wing. Hawks now 2 of 15 on threes. Embiid swings it. Harris dumps it to the corner. Thibault.
And you let Thibault shoot all night. He's not a scorer. So good rotation there by the Hawks on defense.
Trey. And a foul. Philly thought they had a block. Instead, it's a foul on Thibault, his 2nd. Got him on the hand. Dox doesn't agree with that call. Nick Bucker saying he knocked his hand off the ball. Try to shoot. 18 points. Did Doc argue on your behalf to the referees?
All the time. That's why we've been friends so long. I didn't have to argue much, really. Well, yeah, I did argue a little bit.
You really weren't much of a complaint.
No, I didn't complain much. I mean, friends with the ref. I would go up to him, hey, whisper, and I would smile to the crowd. You missed that last one, right? Get in and watch the next one.
Well done, DeAndre. That's his 4th.
4 on DeAndre.
And that's not good. You know, it's early in the 3rd quarter, 4 fouls. But Nate is going to leave him out on the floor.
Maxey daylight. Lobs and beat dunks. Just cannot keep these guys out of the paint. 38 paint points for Philadelphia.
Now, P.J. Tucker giving John Collins all that he wants on the block.
Hunter. Maxey.
He's on it tonight.
Things are looking worser and worser. Murray scores.
And he didn't get back. Once again, Trey throwing the ball up the court.
4 on Maxey. DeJounte Murray. A chance for his 4th and 1 of the game. Just a tick under 8. Hawks are down 77-56. Embiid in on Capella. Look at that touch.
There's nothing you can do about that when he gets that low. Nothing you can do about it.
24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Embiid. Capella gets the lob at the other end from Trey.
The Hawks, if they can just cut into this lead this 3rd quarter, get to the 4th quarter with maybe 9 or 10 point lead by the Sixers, they're in great shape.
A defensive 3-second violation on Atlanta.
And Trey here with this beautiful pass there. No one down there with Capella. Again, you see it from this angle. No one even close. Easy 2 for Capella.
Embiid to shoot the technical. His 25th point. He had 26 Thursday in Atlanta. The sub, Shake Milton comes in.
And they take out Maxey. Don't want him to get the 5th foul with this much time left in this 3rd quarter.
Embiid gives it up to Milton. Looking to drive. And a goaltend. Shake Milton. Getting his confidence back. He had been struggling. And a technical foul.
Technical foul has been called by the head coach.
And Nate McMillan got that tee. So Embiid's going to shoot another one. No, I think it's Collins who got the technical.
Well, see, right now, Atlanta's not played very well in this game, Bob. So they got to find something here in this third quarter. Can't wait to the fourth quarter. They got to try to cut into this lead some kind of
basket and a foul on Philadelphia.
Oh, that was a wonderful drive there by DeAndre Hunter to get to the baseline. And you see him here, he gets to the back. He goes up strong and put this off the glass and in.
6 points for DeAndre Hunter. He's been in double figures in all 12 games. Sitting on 6 after that missed free throw. 83-60. On the cut, Milton from Embiid.
And another thing you can't do is trade baskets.
Trey covered up by P.J. Tucker. Puts up the baseline runner. Embiid gets big with the rebound. Out to Milton. Sixers on the push. .85-60. And a travel on Embiid. Just the second turnover of the night for Joel Embiid. Hunter puts it on the floor and connects.
Oh, nice improvement of the shot there. Thought about taking the three, but nice improvement of the shot to get to his right. Knocks down a nice mid-ranger.
85-62. Thibault in the corner.
Thibault, you know, he's kind of gun shy, has missed every shot he's taken so far. There's Embiid.
He's up to 28. Trey trying to connect with Capella.
That was a good challenge there by Embiid.
Sixers break it up. Harris.
Embiid almost dragged that back foot and traveled.
Puts up the jump shot, hits it again. 30 points for Joel Embiid.
He's good. He is. Well, P.J. Tucker never, ever fouls.
Paul Reed checks into the six.
He gave Capella a shot.
Thank you.
Aaron Holiday is in. Murray goes out. Collins to trigger. And a near steal by Reed. Trey bumped by Paul Reed. His third.
Fouls on Paul Reed, his third. Team's fifth.
Paul Reed loves to reach.
And it puts Philadelphia in the penalties. We pause for a word from our partners at John Foyt Associates.
An accident puts your life on hold. Don't let the insurance company do the same.
Aaron in the lineup right now with Hunter, Collins, and Trey. Second shot short. Rebound to Tobias Harris. Embiid off the floor right now. See if the Hawks can make a move. Tucker. Pass. Knocked down by Trey, but he stepped out of bounds. Back to Philly. No change of possession. So the shot clock is at 9 seconds. George Niang in for P.J. Tucker. Philly's going to make another sub. Daniel House replaces Thibault. 4:49 to go in the third quarter.
You know, Thibault is a heck of a defensive player, but really have to work on his outside shot.
You know, the Hawks have this 100-point streak going where they've scored 100 or more. 33 straight. Maybe a little jeopardy unless we can get something cooking here.
That's the travel. Shake Milton trying to, again, do a little too much. He kind of came a little gimpy on that one.
Gray brings it over the timeline. Hunter gets bumped. Gets the basket. Good job by DeAndre Hunter. This was Shake Milton. Ooh. That outside of that ankle seemed to touch the floor.
And again, Reed comes up with another foul.
He is a foul back.
He don't move his feet enough. He reaches a lot.
11 for DeAndre Hunter. 89-66. Cutting backdoor, Harris a slam. (91-66).
Yep, that was a foul there by Tobias Harris on the push.
Sixers in the penalty. Hunter back to the stripe. We showed you that Milton ankle turn. The guy that always blew me away would roll his ankle and shake it off was Jeff Teague.
Never miss a game. He would never miss a game for a sprung ankle. You would think he'd be out for a week or two, and he comes right back in the game. He was amazing, amazing. And I've seen guys get an ankle sprain and out for a month. I'm like, a month? How?
2 free throws for Hunter. 91-68. Step back three for Harris. Taken down by Hunter.
Good defensive possession there for the Hawks. Ball hung on one side of the floor.
Oh, good hands by Niang. Forces a jump. We've had several jump balls tonight.
Oh, yeah, I like DeAndre Hunter on the attack. Getting in the lane. But just a good defensive play there by Niang.
(91-68). The tip to Atlanta. Aaron Holiday. Frank Kaminsky. Hunter put it up, but Niang with the personal.
A lot of fouls here in this third quarter.
Second foul on Niang. And now DeAndre Hunter makes that trek back to the foul line. See what happened at the end of the play here. There's the push. And he backpedaled. Oh, he stepped off the court. That's a little dip there where the wood stops and the padding for the ice starts. In some of these courts, it's a pretty significant drop off.
Yeah.
And you see that dip down where the seats come up to the hardwood.
Now, Bob, been looking at the game. The Hawks have done a good job of getting to the free throw line and shooting 22 of 26 from the line. So they've done their part in that category, but it's the defense where they have to get stops.
Deep in the corner, House.
That's another bad shot there, but good defense by the Hawks.
Trey gives it up. Aaron Holiday for three. shooting a career-high 54% coming into the game from beyond the arc. And looked good nailing that one. The Hawks have cut it back to 18 here. And Doc calls the timeout with 3:08 to go in the third period. Aaron Holiday out of UCLA, his 5th year in the league, is first with the Hawks. And a big three.
All right, Sixers fans, now time for the Bet Parks Roulette. Take a look at the LED rings around the arena, the roulette ball. It's going round and round. That roulette ball is going to land on a lucky section, and that section will get $25 online, free play at Bet Parks. Where are we going tonight? Where's the roulette ball going to end up? Lower level? Upper level? Getting closer. It looks like it's going to be section...
Hawks fans all around Philadelphia. One of them right there wearing the Dominique Wilkins throwback jersey. You love to see it. I know there's also a lot of DeAndre Hunter fans in the building, and it's always special for him to come back to Philly. It's his hometown. I got to talk with him a little bit earlier at shoot-around this morning just about how important this city is and his growth as a basketball as a kid, and it helped develop the toughness for him. Today, he has a lot of friends and family here at the game, and it's just really special for him to come back and be able to play in front of these fans. Bob Neek, he said he wants to be a role model for a lot of the kids here in Philly and across the whole state of Pennsylvania because he remembers watching a lot of players growing up and wanting to be just like them, and he wants to show these kids that are watching him play now, hey, keep your eye on the prize and you can achieve your goals, live your dreams. So it's pretty cool to see him come back. But what about that Dominique Wilkins jersey, guys? Love seeing that in the building too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to know you're not forgotten. And even with the little kids, they're even more impressive.
Gotta love it.
Nick, I'm still waiting on you to get me one of your jerseys, okay?
You know, Lauren,
Christmas is coming, Lauren.
all you have to do is that.
My birthday and Christmas, Nick. You got two opportunities.
Well, if I mess up one, at least I get the other.
Trey nails a three.
I'll tell you, Philadelphia's playing with fire. I mean, they've had this thing pretty much out of reach, but the Hawks have stayed with it, played good defense. Now they start knocking down some shots.
Hawks finally starting to get something going from three.
And another terrible shot there by the Sixers.
Down the floor, great pass, finds Aaron Holiday. Going in, going up, and scoring.
Yeah, the Hawks are in this game. It's a long way from over, my friend.
92-78. And Trae Young comes up with a steal. Trae finds Johnson. He reverses and scores.
2 minutes, less than 2.
Oh,
Finally,
wow.
a spark, and the Hawks have cut it to 12. They were down 27. 1:50 to play in the period. Niang up top. Milton. Harris, and he throws it away.
Well, that's, you know what, when you make plays like this, you're panicking. You're starting to panic now.
Back comes Maxey.
And he, Doc may have stayed with that group a little bit too long.
Trey works it up. 92-80. They double Trey. He runs out of it. Kaminsky dunks. 10-point game.
Well, you're talking about a major implosion here in this third quarter by the Sixers.
92-82. Maxey on the bounce. Embiid going up and one. Bumped by Kaminsky. .34 points, or 33 points rather, for Embiid, with a free throw to come.
And you see a nice pass here by Trey. Tank on the pump fake to get the dunk there. But the Hawks have done a marvelous job of getting themselves back in this game. This game is a long way from being over.
Free throw number 12 tonight for Embiid. He's made 9 of his first 11. And the Philadelphia lead is back to 13. Overall, it's a 20-6 Hawk run. It was 20-3 before that Embiid three-point play. Trey up quickly off the glass.
That's a nice drive there by Trey. Quick and easy.
25 for Trey. 95-84. Maxey no. Rebound Justin Holiday. Hawks can knife into it a little bit more. 2-for-1 possibility. Kaminsky. Jalen Johnson needs help and throws it away. Costly turnover. Harris. Niang. Foul! And a 4-point play opportunity.
Not a good foul there.
Oh boy, you whittle it down. You got a chance. You got a chance to get it to 9. But Johnson threw it away, and then Aaron Holiday commits the sin of fouling a three-point shooter.
He went flying by him, and once you bring your arms down at a shooter, a lot of times you're going to get caught and get a foul called on you.
Niang ready. And just like that, Philadelphia goes up 99-84. Clock winding down at the end of the third.
Trey was forced to switch it, but it's going to be a double.
Up top, Holiday. Aaron Holiday fires in and out. Tapped out by Philadelphia. Coming up in 6 seconds, our Georgia Natural Gas fast break. Trevor and Brian back in the studio in Atlanta. See if the Hawks can get this last one to go here. Get within hailing distance for the fourth period.
And the Hawks get another opportunity. Another missed rebound here for the Sixers.
Trey slams it off Niang. 2.6. And that one did not come close. The Hawks averaged close to 28 points a game in fourth quarters this season. But a lot of things have to go right now, Nick. You've got to stay hot, but you've got to limit Philadelphia. Embiid has had his way tonight in the paint. And his rookie A.J. Griffin coming in to start the fourth quarter for Atlanta. Kaminsky, the Holiday brothers, and DeJounte Murray. Griffin gets a look, and nothing but net.
Yeah, comes right in and laces up a long one.
A.J. Griffin shooting 41% on threes. Looking good off the bench, 99-87. Tyrese Maxey. Tough shot.
It's a wild shot. Wild shot.
And a foul is called. A late whistle got Nate McMillan, arms outstretched on the sideline. He didn't like that call at all.
You know, Maxey, he is screaming for a foul there, but, you know, that's a tough shot. It really is.
Third foul on Frank Kaminsky. Blank on that first shot.
Yeah, Hawks got a little justice there.
Boy, this is a good looking stroke here by the young fella.
No hesitation there, but he was wide open. And the Sixers decided to go matchup zone on that last possession.
Second shot gives Maxey 21 tonight. 100-87. Off the rim to Murray. Holiday. Aaron will drive. Dotted line jumper. No. Capella left hand tip. Yes.
He's amazing. He's amazing with those tip ins on the offensive board.
Hawks down 11. 8 and 8 for Capella tonight. Embiid, right elbow.
Same result.
And he's lost a touch momentarily. Hawks can knife into this thing, get it into single digits. DeJounte moving on Niang, and it's batted down by House, but Murray gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. DeJounte, and that's knocked away by Milton. Shake to the middle. Shake off the glass and a foul. Justin Holiday's second foul will put Shake on the line. His late father played at Texas A&M. Another look here at Milton. And his dad was named the Milkman. Okay. So obviously the son is Shake Milton.
There you go. Keep it in the family.
And he was a Gatorade Player of the Year in Oklahoma in 2014 and 15. Trae Young was the Gatorade Player of the Year in Oklahoma in 16 and 17. It's the foul shot. And Milton now at 11 points.
The Hawks are in great shape here. And they just got to keep getting stops.
And again, the Sixers knock it away with Embiid. 10 on the shot clock.
A good drive here by Griffin. And it's just a better challenge there.
Timed it perfectly. Aaron Holiday looking, enters it. AJ goes right back at the big fella and missed. Poked out by Capella. Philadelphia ball. Embiid's done a little bit of everything tonight. 34 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. It's his 118th 30-point game for the Sixers. Embiid going to the line. Here are the guys, Neek, in front of Embiid in career 30-point games for the Sixers. We'll have a message from our partners at HOU, and we'll reveal the list.
The Kia Sportage X Pro.
Embiid's got 118 30-point games for Philadelphia. Fourth place, Julius Erving, 122. Third place, Hal Greer, 146. Second place, Charles Barkley, 154. First place, Allen Iverson, 303. Wilt, by the way, sixth, but of course, many years as a Philadelphia Warrior, not as a Sixer. Embiid's second shot. .35 for JoJo. Sixers 102.89. And a foul on Milton. Trey had but one assist at halftime. He's got 8 now. And that ties him with Joe Johnson for 6th on the Hawks list. 2,653. Justin Holiday. DeJounte against Embiid. Bounce across to Collins. John rifles it. And a travel on Justin Holiday.
And Doc is pleading and crying to the ref on the sideline. That should be your call. You should have saw that.
Maxey. Boy, he is dialed in tonight.
Well, that was a more under control shot for him. He got a little bit of opening where he was able to get it off.
He had that one game of the playoffs against the Hawks. I think it was game 6 in Atlanta when he went off. Kind of reminds me of that game with his performance tonight. Murray. House on him. DeJounte. Capella battling and a loose ball foul on Philadelphia.
Again, the Hawks are willing to move without the ball. That's how they get into the offensive glass. And that was Clint Capella not giving up on the play.
Embiid's 3rd foul. Second out of the Sixers. Trey is in. Justin Holiday goes out.
The Hawks backcourt has had a kind of a tough shooting night. Mostly Murray is 6 of 16 from the floor.
Matisse Thybulle coming in to guard Trey. See House taking a long way back to the bench.
He didn't want to come out of the game, you know. He wanted to stay in the game.
Tobias Harris for Niang. P.J. Tucker.
You know, they had starting lineup back on the floor for the Sixers.
.89, 8.5 to play, 4th quarter. DeJounte Murray now to Collins. John measures, misses. Capella keeps it away from Embiid. Murray for 3, that's short. Maxey. That's a carry, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Maxey turns, misses.
Another tough shot, but that's defense. But you got to get some baskets here now.
DeJounte hooks it up to Flint, who banks it in. Sixers going to take a timeout. It's 105-91 with 7:51 to play in the game. Flint with the reach and transfer to the right hand.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Neek did not get any food at halftime, so he heads over to the other TV booth and steals their candy. Explain yourself. What is going on here?
I needed some sugar. I was feeling a little stressed.
And did you bring any for your partner?
I asked you, you didn't see it. And by that
you
time,
ate it by the time you got back.
That's my point.
Man, I tell you what. That was some high-class thievery right there. Poor Kate Scott. She's been waiting all night to have a little candy.
Man, you know, me and Allah have been friends for a long time, so he wanted to share the love. That's all.
Here's Embiid, scoop to the hoop. Joel Embiid continues to pour it on. He's got 37 now. His season high is 40. A.J. Griffin. Little baseline runner, rebounded by Maxey.
Good comeback rebound by Maxey because the Hawks have really done a great job on the offensive glass.
Embiid now has 13 field goals and 11 free throws. Collins shovels to Trey. Hawks down 16. Hawks down 14. A.J. Griffin.
Again, you don't get back, and Trey is one of the best in the league. Looking up the floor, finding the runner.
Embiid's fourth foul.
Well, you know, Embiid has been dunked on by a couple of guys from the Hawks in the last 2 years. This is just a nice pass, nice throwdown.
And Griffin softly puts in the free throw. So he's got a three-pointer and a three-point play to make it 107-94. Maxey to the corner, and Thibault. Now 5 on the clock for Embiid. Capella out there, got a hand on it. It's out of bounds with 2.3. We talked about the pass. Here it is from Trey to Griffin.
Just looking up court, always keeping his head up. That's a wonderful pass.
Just 2.3 on the Philadelphia shot clock. Embiid will turn and fire. Rebound to Clem. His 12th of the night. Murray can't got it in. Reaching back to grab it. Over to Capella.
Again, the Hawks just out hustling him on the glass. And again, 6 minutes to go. 11-point game, manageable.
107-96.
Where's Tobias Harris?
Capella has him in a switch. Collins has got Embiid. Maxey spins around out front. 3, 2, 1 on the clock. No! Capella rebounds. Hawks down 11. Can get it into single digits. Trey going in on Tucker. Shoots and scores.
9-point game, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the Hawks not giving up. And Maxey again getting a little wild going to the basket.
27 for Trey. 107-98 as Harris holds it against Collins. Again, they force the switch. Tobias lays it in. 19 for Harris. Trey to Capella. Good again. And Philadelphia is going to take another timeout. The Hawks have given themselves a chance. They're down 9 with 5:19 to play.
They have a big-time chance in this game.
Wouldn't that be something if the Hawks could steal this one in Philadelphia tonight? At one point down 27, now down only 9.
The official t-shirt partner of the 76ers. If you want a t-shirt, you know what to do. Make some noise!
The quarter by 6 so far. They are currently on a 9-2 run. And they got it from a lot of different contributors. Look at this dunk on Embiid's head by A.J. Griffin.
Well, Trey is kind of carving him up in the open floor, and then he's able to knock down that shot there. But his ability to move the ball is getting his team some easy looks at the basket, and his favorite target is Capella, because he knows he's going to roll right down the middle or down the side of the lane.
14 and 14 for Clint, 8 points in this period. And the Hawks have kept their streak alive of scoring at least 100 points in a game to 34 in a row. That is the current longest streak in the NBA. And that streak dates back to March the 3rd of 2022. It's the third longest in franchise history. 109-100. The Hawks took a full timeout. Let's check in with Lauren.
Bob, Nate McMillan walks into that huddle. He said, guys, this is a 3-possession game. A lot of energy going on, though. John Collins dapped up A.J. Griffin for that big dunk over Joel Embiid. Mike Longobardi just talking about, guys, one stop at a time, but a lot of energy going on right now in that Atlanta Hawks huddle. Guys pumped up, no heads hanging, everyone's heads held high. They're in this thing, guys, and I think that they know it and they want to fight for it right now.
Well, they got the opportunity. They played themselves back into this game. The one thing about Philadelphia, Nick, and you talked about it tonight, they will let you back in the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because they're going to make mistakes. They're going to take bad shots, bad possessions. And the thing that the Hawks did is they put pressure on them. So they got them to turn the ball over. And some of those turnovers were unforced turnovers. So the Hawks did the job defensively to get themselves back into this game.
109-100. Philadelphia out of the Hawks timeout with the basketball. Embiid now to Maxey. Maxey will fire.
Another tough shot there. He's not a great shooter going to his left. Like I said, Hawks in good shape here.
Trey needs some help. Gets it in Capella. Maxey overplaying, but Trey's got it at midcourt with 4-3 on the shot clock. Now Embiid coming out to challenge, and Trey's in trouble. 24-second shot clock violation.
When that ball, Bob, the ball should have moved from side to side. You want to get them moving. You don't want to keep the ball on one side of the floor.
Again, turnover is the 17th. Philadelphia scored 29 turnovers, 29 points rather, off Hawk turnovers. Embiid, Harris.
Broken play turns into an easy two for Tobias Harris.
111-100. DeJounte. Tough shot, tapped out. Trey wins it. Goes inside. Tucker steals the pass.
Maxey, smart play there. He didn't try to force it on that possession.
And the clock is your friend if you're Philadelphia. Maxey on the sideline against Collins in a switch.
Let's see what he does here.
Lose the ball. That's what he did, and it's going to go out off Maxey. Atlanta's got it.
Again, there's careless mistakes there by Maxey.
You know, one of the big differences in the game, that was a problem at the table. One of the big differences in the game, Nick, has been the points off turnovers. Philadelphia has scored 31 points off the Hawk turnovers. Atlanta has scored only 11 off the Philadelphia turnovers.
And that's a big stat, too, because those are the stats that wins games. I mean, it's a quiet building. You know,
it really is. Very unusual for Philadelphia. DeJounte off the Capella screen.
And again, the Sixers, you leaving the door open for the Hawks. Even though, you know, you got 3 minutes and 21 seconds in this game, There's still time to make a difference.
Embiid.
Embiid settling there. Good defense there by Capella.
We're getting to the point in the game where the Hawks have now got to start converting on a regular basis. And Murray from the sideline.
It's Murray time. The 7-point game.
111 to 104. Mix in a few stops. That would be nice.
And
Maxey, low dribble, runner, drops in. Thought he might have caught too much of the rim, but he got the roll. 113-104. Trey, wrap around, all the way out to Griffin for three, and he drills it.
Wide open.
That is 9 fourth-quarter points for the rookie A.J. Griffin.
And that's 11 assists for Trey. He really had 1 assist at the half.
113 to 107. 2:10 to play as Maxey gives to Embiid. That's a foul on Atlanta. Second on John. Boy, this young fellow, A.J. Griffin,
he's a shooter.
He looks great. I mean, this is just a confident, solid stroke from distance.
And again, taking advantage of your opportunity. And 2 big threes in this second half.
Everything seems to be okay. And now a stoppage. There's a problem for one of the Sixers, and it's Tobias Harris, I believe. I think he's been cut. Now they're also working on the left hand of A.J. Griffin. You know, the NBA line's a little bit longer than college, as we all know. And so you wonder sometimes about rookies when they come into the NBA. Will they be affected by the longer distance? Not A.J. Griffin.
Hey, look, he's really enjoying the opportunity that he's been given. So, hey, he said, hey, don't mind waiting. I'm still in the game. I'm in the thick of things right now.
Nate McMillan talking things over here. While we have a moment, we want to show you this delivery here by Trey. Gets around, wraps around Embiid. Now look at the length of this pass to find AJ.
Oh, it's just good court awareness. I mean, you know he is capable of doing that every night.
Incredible floor vision. We got all kinds of problems here. Cleaning up blood on the floor. Georgia Drive Chevy presents our Hawks Live postgame show tonight. Get the floor all squared away. Trevor and Brian back in the Atlanta studio. Hawks have a shot. It's 113-107. The cleanup crew getting double pay.
Well, Bob, look at the lead that Philadelphia had in this game, 27. And they took the foot off the gas. But you got to give the Hawks credit because they didn't give up. They kept fighting.
It was actually Embiid who was bleeding, and he was bleeding from the left knee. That's why he had this problem by the Philadelphia bench. Embiid's docked it up. I'm not sure how the blood was seeping through all the.
He got a lot of stuff on.
Stuff he's wearing, but that's what the report was from downstairs. 113-107. Now he's got something to say to Griffin.
He said, "Good shot, young fella."
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Please don't shoot anymore, so I don't have to come out there and guard.
Hey, an even better dunk.
Yeah. 113-107 as Embiid lines it up.
Oh, that one caught all of the rim.
38 for Embiid. Second shot good. 115-107 at 2:05. Practically triple team. Once again,
Yes, he did.
Griffin, extra step. Gives it back to Philly at 158.
Well, you know, that's when you're a teammate, you go to the rookie, you say, that's okay. You know, make rookie mistakes there, you know, you learn on the job, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But how about Nate giving him minutes here in this fourth quarter comeback?
Oh, he definitely helped. I mean, he hit some big shots.
Maxey to Embiid.
Tucker does not want to take that shot.
But there's Thibel taking a three for his first bucket of the night. 118-107. Trey for three. Short. Rebound Embiid. His 8th of the night. Now the sellout crowd of 20,245 starting to feel good about things. Maxey to the corner. Thibel again. Not this time.
No, we can't even call that a heat check.
No. He'll only make one all night.
Yeah.
Murray. High glass, no. Embiid the rebound. Too much JoJo tonight, Nick.
Yeah, he was big. I mean, he almost got to 40. He talks about 39 tonight.
26 for Maxey. 21 for Harris. Going up for two more. And an offensive foul on Embiid. Hawks down 11 with 40.8, and the Hawks are going to take a timeout. Nate gathers his assistant coaches to talk it over. John Collins taking that charge. We'll be right back.
Something like this. Tag team back again. Check it, directed, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoices as a party of.
Boards. Sixers are going to sit on this possession here, and the faithful applaud their work tonight. Embiid going for 40. Nope. He'll pass it back out to Tucker. Sixers will. Now Embiid's going to shoot it and hit it. 42 for Embiid. Murray will lay it in. 7/10 of a second, and a foul has been called. How about Embiid? That's his 28th 40-point game, the third most in franchise history. Only Will
got Garuba on Graham on the switch. Shot clock is at 3, at 2. Here's Alvarado. There's Garuba with the defensive play.
This one's been active here defensively. You're right, Craig. Had that block on Zion, they called a foul.
Knicks tried to drop it back to Easton, but had it poked back to him. Now across to Green, who's had the hot hand. One-on-one with Murphy. Comes into the lane. Swings it in the corner to Easton. He doesn't take the three. He gets doubled back to Green. He will take the three. He'll make the three just before the shot clock expired. Jalen Green is on fire. And just like that, the Rockets have cut that 18-point deficit into single digits once again.
Jalen Green is quietly balling, Craig.
Up to 23 now, his third three in a game. The Houston Rockets, they're only down 6. Timeout, New Orleans.
Carolina, Gabe Vincent and Max Strus.
Take a look at his shot chart, 5 of 10 overall. He's got 12 points, one of 3 Rockets in double figures, but it's his teammate, Jalen Green, who has just been scorching hot in the quarter, 12 points in the period. And he has fueled what is an 18-6 Rockets run, very much back in the ball game. And New Orleans ends up turning it over. Look out, Knicks. Oh, but luckily got poked to Easton. And the pass behind Green off his fingertips, and Green actually turns to KJ and said, my bad, not the other way around on the turnover.
Yeah, a bit of a hot potato there. No one could take care of the ball, and when you're the Rockets, you can't have empty trips. When you get those turnovers, you gotta make good on them. Referee trying to wipe the ball off. I don't know if that was a beer or some sweat, or
they're gonna have to go to the backup ball.
Hopefully it's a good one. Players don't like to switch balls mid-game.
So you got the backup ball out there. They dump it into Nance. Now to Ingram, pressured by Garuba. Swings at the corner, Murphy over Nix. Nope. Weak side rebound, high for it went KJ Mort.
All right, got some life here. Let's see if Jalen Green can keep it up.
A lot of life. Inside of 2 to go in the quarter. Knicks, nothing doing. Back to Green. On the way, another 3. This one no good. Offensive rebound tipped by Eason. They go back to Green, a 3. Yes!
Hey!
Jalen Green, 15 points in the quarter now. The most he scored in any quarter this season.
Energy here from Jalen Green. He's talking. The head is nodding.
Turnover. Here's Eason into the lane on Ingram. Threw it up. Got fouled. He'll go to the line with 90 seconds to play. And the Rockets are only down 3. And Eason can whittle away into that deficit even further.
Jalen Green just spotting up, playing off of the basketball, and there's no hesitation in that shot. And hats off to the Rockets for staying with this. And it hasn't been pretty, but you got one guy, Jalen Green gets hot, and Coach Steven Silas said, man, we're going to do it on the defensive end, and it's worked here so far.
Now a word here from Topo Chico. So we got a second free throw here for Eason. Rockets trying to make this a 1-point game. They were down 18 earlier in the quarter. They've been down 18 multiple times tonight, and look at this. 23-6 is the spurt. Big time run here for the Rockets. Big time. And we got ourselves a ball game again.
Going wedge for Zion, and let's see what Garuba can do with them, baby.
Williamson deflected by Eason. For the Rockets, a lot more energy, a lot more activity. The shot making by Jalen Green obviously has helped out, but you mentioned all this being fueled defensively and the fact that the Rockets haven't turned the ball over, which is always a huge help.
Activity for the weak side.
And Eason called for the slap down on Nance, but the Rockets had a foul to give.
Tari Eason always in the passing lanes.
Dribble handoff to Graham, offensive foul. Offensive foul, and the Rockets with a chance with 70 seconds to go in the quarter to get the lead.
Rockets have bought in. It's their defense spurring the offense. Hats off to Coach Silas. He's been preaching that all season.
Find Jalen Green.
See what JG can do.
Working on Nance. Turns it over. Graham ahead to Nance, and then he turns it right back.
Tari Eason.
Now to KJ. Ew, there he goes, and the Rockets have the lead. Can you believe it? 25-6 is the run.
The Goon Squad starting to wake up. Garuba, Martin, Eason.
Murphy, history, no good. Rebound Knicks. What a run. Rockets have dominated play. What a pass and another dunk.
The Goon Squad, baby.
Biggest lead of the game for Houston.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Big time basketball. It's the defense.
Williamson trapped into Nance. The ball fake comes on the other side and uses the rim to shield the 2 defenders away.
Rockets going to play for the last shot, and Knicks is going to say, all right, Jalen, where do you want the basketball?
Shot clock is off. Knicks with a crossover. Knicks with a drive. His skip pass thrown away. Now ahead to Marshall. Fumbled it. Didn't get it off in time. He fumbled it. Won't count. Didn't get it off in time. Not the best of ways to end the third quarter, but what a close. for the Rockets.
What stands out to me is the bench. The bench is fired up, okay? Spurring their teammates on, and that's the camaraderie that Coach Stephen Silas preaches.
Oh,
my goodness!
What a pass, and KJ Martin went up high and rammed it in.
I think he had his sixth. The sixth was on the rim, my goodness. Wow, Coach Stephen Silas drawing it up.
Fronting Valanciunas is Garuba, some help. Now it's Garuba, wants it. He wants it one-on-one.
Usman's locked in.
And turnaround missed by Valanciunas.
Wants it is right. You saw that game face.
He was huffing. Big-time game face for Garuba. Knicks to Martin, to Eason, over the top of Marshall. No good on the three. Alvarado loses it.
Look at Garuba.
Got a mad scramble and a timeout. Alvarado was able to get it back at a timeout for New Orleans.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Goon squad.
89-86. Rockets up by 3.
This is unrealistic right here. KJ Martin, he's still floating up even higher, and he's falling away from the rim on that play. My goodness.
Yeah, on the way up, basically, as he caught it and dunked it down. Still on the way up.
That's tough, Greg. That's tough.
So Eason picked up the foul. You got Zion here at the line.
Good defense from Eason.
Was an
Alvarado.
awkward fall for Williamson as Alvarado pressures Nix, but he does a good job dealing with the pressure. Rockets running the weave here. Eric Gordon on Alvarado. Comes around the Martin screen. Finds Garuba. He'll fire it up. A three! So much for the corners. Garuba can fill it up from anywhere.
First make outside the corners, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh!
And the turnover. 1-on-2 for Eason. Loses it.
Baby.
Gets it back.
Oh, baby.
And throws it up to Martin off the glass. It was a pass.
The Goon Squad.
And there was a foul in there. Can you believe it?
Tari gets out on the break and just makes it happen. All right, go ahead. You can have it. It was one knock down the three, big fella. Knock it down. Oh.
That's so good. That is so good.
Oh my goodness! Listen, the arena is. This is the best thing about being successful on the road. The game is far from over, but just hearing the silence on the road, my goodness.
All right, and now officially a word here from Topo Chico. It's the three. They're 7th on 23 shots. The Rockets now 12 of 28 from downtown. The Rockets have made a half a dozen threes here in this half, and Alvarado stole it away from Nix, but it went out of bounds.
Craig, those were my exact thoughts about the Goon Squad. There's nothing pretty about it. I mean, the fast breaks, you just throw it up at the rim and go rebound it and pad those stats. And
Porter to pick them up, so that's what they were arguing, and there was a brief conversation with the officials, and Eric Gordon is still having a chit-chat right now with Aaron Smith about it, but it will be used to ball 15 on the shot clock, 9:52 to go. Currently a 23-point turnaround for the Rockets. Their biggest lead moments ago was 8 as they were down by 18. Oh man, you can't dribble the ball off your leg, and Kevin Porter Jr. just did.
All right, get it back on defense. So far, the defense has been working, so all right, didn't spark the fast break with that turnover. Play some defense.
Ingram the ball fake. Now to McCall, the contested three, no good. A rebound, Eason.
The defense has been spectacular here. Alvarado, my goodness.
Yeah, he's a pest. Eason up top, he's open. Misses it. Got to get back. Outlet to Williamson. Porter got back, and then Zion pulled him down and fouled him. Great awareness from Kevin Porter Jr.
I'm telling, forget the offense. It's the defense. Don't score, get another. If they don't score, you don't score. It's you got the lead.
Usman Garuba going out as Şengün returns. Quality minutes in the second half for Usman Garuba, including a 3. Hustle plays, outstanding defense, a ton of energy.
Well, it's the bench has bought in. I'm not talking about the actual players off the bench, but the guys who aren't in the game are pumped up on the defensive end, cheering their teammates on.
Gordon into the lane, got fouled and won.
Got clotheslined. I mean, my goodness. A lot of excessive contact there. But look at Eric Gordon, efficient basketball. He got to the body of Valanciunas. That's a big guy, man. That's Travis Kelce, baby. Travis Kelce going football.
Yeah, they are a little bit of a doppelganger, the Chiefs tight end and Valanciunas. Valanciunas, as big as Kelce is, Valanciunas is much bigger than he is, but yes, they do have a striking resemblance to one another. So Eric Gordon, if he can make this free throw, can give the Rockets that 8-point lead again. And as the folks here in New Orleans are a little bit uneasy in the Big Easy after giving up that lead. And indeed, Eric Gordon gives the Rockets an 8-point lead again. Eric Gordon quietly with 15 points in a game.
And when I spoke to New Orleans, all their, coaching staff and front office members, they just couldn't talk about how, oh my goodness, the bailout, baby, the bailout. If there's another silence challenge, it'd be called.
Yeah, he already used it. It was a good one, but that's number 5 on Şengün. 2 free throws here for Zion Williamson. Gets to the line a lot because he plays downhill a lot.
Yeah, look at this, and he goes right into Şengün, who just kind of comes over with his hands up. Zion just really had nowhere to go, but Tari, you can't gamble there. When you gamble, you put your teammates in a bad way. But here's a good way, Craig. Sign up your kid for the all-new Rockets Kids Club for the 2022-23 NBA season. For just $50, your child will receive 2 tickets to an upcoming Rockets game, a Rockets backpack, a hat, socks, a dry fit t-shirt, and access to the exclusive events and so much more, Craig. Sign up for the Rockets Kids Club tonight at rockets.com.
Oh, Alvarado. Oh, we talked about it in the first half. He did that all of last year, and he just got the Rockets. And now they're pumped up in the building. His teammates, the fans, all of it. Eason into the lane, threw it away. Alvarado picks it up. Now to Ingram. Back to Zion. Oh, that is Alvarado's forte. Zion to the cup, stuffed. Got poked back out, Alvarado. No good. Rebound, Nance. And went off of Porter.
Rockets holding on here. 4-point game. This could be the possession of the game right here. If the Rockets can get a stop and a score, but Alvarado, he hunts that down. This crowd is on their feet.
Yeah, there was no energy in this building until he made that play. Now there's a lot of it.
Mid pick and roll coming here.
McCollum. Şengün staying out there with his 5 fouls. Oh, Nance. Oh, they are going to give number 6 to Şengün. He just fouled out. A little bit of a late whistle, but he's just fouled out of the game.
Larry Nance has been playing an excellent basketball game here so far. And just probing under the basket is CJ, and Şengün just got caught in between.
Frustrating night for Şengün, fouling out in 19 minutes.
Yeah, he's a starter. He can't foul out. He's too important to this ball club. He's going to have to watch film and be better. The guys rely on him. He's so important to this team. Nonetheless, spilled milk, time to move on from it.
Yep. But man, Alvarado just pumped up this crowd. It's like he's kind of sitting behind that two-way mirror. You don't even see him.
I did something I shouldn't have done, Craig. I joked with him before the game. I said, I guess you don't play defense anymore, huh? And it seems like he still plays defense, Craig.
Here comes Jalen Green back in to the cup with the left hand. Tough finish, falling down no less. Woo! Another 30-point game for Jalen Green.
Michael Jordan, come fly with me.
Ingram, air ball. Woo! Nance back up with it.
Larry Nance is balling.
Yeah, he's had a tremendous night for New Orleans as Nance. He's got 18 points now. Gordon on Nance. Dancing, nothing doing, into a cutting Eason, threw it away.
Whoa, 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 did double dribble potentially.
We got like half the Rockets roster standing in front of us right now. New Orleans could tie with a 2, get the lead back with a 3, bank shot McCollum, and they have erased an 8-point deficit. Game is tied up at a C-note. The Rockets will call a timeout as New Orleans now on a 10-2 run. Has carried the Rockets back into this game with his 31 points in 31 minutes. He's made 5 threes, 10 of his 18 shots overall, has 6 assists, 1 shy of tying his career best. His assist numbers have gone up here as of late. But now that he did what he did to get the Rockets back in the ball game, New Orleans was sparked by the Alvarado play, and with 7:20 to go, it's all tied up.
Yeah, Jalen Green doing it all within the offense. Let's see if the Rockets can minimize turnovers, keep up their excellent play on the defensive end of the floor, and just be solid on offense. Just get a good shot. Oh my goodness.
Porter was trying to post up Alvarado, and they're going to say he pushed off, wrapped around, all of the above, picked up the foul, and gave the ball back to the Pelicans. Now, Alvarado is, you brought up Pat Beverly, but he is very much a pest like Pat Beverly. There it is, the elbow right to the chops. That's what they called.
Well, he actually ran into Kevin Porter's elbow. That's what Kevin Porter was contesting, and all the refs saw was, well, that was a push-off from
that's
Ingram.
Another push-off
Push
they
from
let
Ingram.
2 of them go there. They let 2 push-offs go on Ingram.
Watch out for Alvarado.
Yeah, again, he's playing out. He's out there on the baseline playing possum, man. He's playing possum. On the shot clock, 6:45 for the game.
If Ingram didn't get a hand on that basketball, Jalen Green was going to jump over the backboard on that play. Risky move.
The Rockets what got them back in the ball game was ball security and a white-hot Jalen Green, really good defense, and no turnovers. What has got New Orleans back into this ball game has been more Rockets turnovers, as we have another spillage, but this time the victim is not the basketball as it was earlier in this second half. As far as we're aware, they are still playing with a backup ball.
You love this. Player safety is of the utmost concern. Ball boys doing their job. Heroes.
Green isoing on Nance, crosses him up again, driving kick. Quarter 3, KJ Martin. There's Jabari Smith. Oh,
goodness.
Missed the putback. He timed it beautifully, just missed it.
Good energy here from Alvarado, man.
That's what he does. They go down to Zion, in on Smith, rolling, scoring, and it's a 12-2 overall run, and New Orleans regains a 2-point lead.
Yeah, that's his wheelhouse right there.
Porter ties it up.
All right, Rockets got to get a stop. That was good defense from Jabari Smith Jr. You don't mind that. And Big and Zion shooting a leaping, floating, contested hook.
Nance from the high post. Gives it up to Ingram. And a little too reachy there was KJ Martin. Got whistled for it. Rockets out shooting the Pelicans now for the game, 54% to 50%. They made 5 more threes. Trying to overcome some turnover issues, 22 of them, one shy of a season-high tying total.
Good job of Garuba getting under the screen.
Zion to Nance, shot clock winding down. Nowhere to go with it, back up top to Ingram. They're gonna have to force one up. Ingram does a 3, missed it. Nance skies for the offensive rebound. Misses the putback though, whirled and left it short. Kind of similar to what Jabari Smith did at the other end.
And look at Willie Green going with Alvarado and Nance down the stretch.
Porter steps right. Nope.
Got to move the basketball. Get back to moving the ball and attacking, and good things happen.
Williamson knocked out of his hands, but a foul.
You don't want to get in the one-on-one battle. That's not good for the Rockets. And then shooting contested threes from 30 feet. It's not the move. Move the basketball.
Number 4 on Jabari Smith. More free throws for Williamson. He's been there 10 times already, and is 8 of 10 for the foul line so far.
Yeah, look at Zion getting downhill, and Jabari, those hands drop. He's got to keep those hands high, but it's tough with a freight train come at you.
25 for Zion. All of his points coming at the free throw line or in the paint.
And Zion, a truly unique basketball player. His size, his ability to move, he's lefty.
Green off the Garuba pick, missed the 3. And Williamson able to keep himself and the ball inbounds along the baseline.
Rockets need a stop.
The Rockets have been in quite a few games at this juncture this season, including the one in Toronto and then their lack of experience and the experience of the other team has taken over, and the Rockets have ultimately lost those games as Ingram snakes his way to the rim.
Man, that's tough. Brandon Ingram, his ability to handle the basketball at his size. Rockets got to find a way to score here, Craig. Move the basketball and play together.
Green to Porter, he's open. Knuckling three, no good. Pelicans on a 16-4 run.
It's a great look on the other end from the Rockets. Good job.
Watch out for Alvarado.
Craig, see, we can see him, but the Rockets can't. He's creeping behind. He's literally hiding.
Because when you get those defensive rebounds, your first instinct is to look up the floor, not behind you.
Yeah, he's in this cat-like crouch.
Smith misses. Rockets offense ice cold.
Yeah, Rockets really struggling to score here.
And New Orleans will use a time. Take it away from him.
Got to take advantage here.
Throw it up. Jalen Green! Can humans fly? You bet Jalen Green can.
What? Wow, those are two unreal plays you're probably going to see.
And the Rockets
later.
With fast break points 3 and 4. That's it.
Unreal.
And they needed that, huh? Because offensively they had come to a screeching halt. Now a chance to tie it up, get the lead back with a three. Here comes Porter to the line to the lane, stepping by one, going to the glass. Yes, sir! The bucket plus the foul.
There you go, and avoiding the charge. Alvarado got back, but this right here, hey man, clear for a takeoff. Jabari upstairs to Jalen Green. There's nothing. CJ's back. CJ's like, whoa, hold on, what is that? My goodness, Jalen Green, I mean, Craig, he just jumped over the backboard, it felt like.
Oh, Alvarado's got 5, but Kevin Porter Jr. misses the and one. So we're tied at 106. 23 for KPJ on 9 of 16 shooting. What a game this has turned out to be.
Yes, it is. Definitely woke up here.
Into the paint, missed it. Follow try no good by McCollum. And Smith got fouled. They didn't call it. Got ripped across the arm by Zion Williamson, no whistle.
How about Usman Garuba taking on Zion?
Finds Gordon, gets by Ingram, and stepped out of bounds.
The crowd is so excited that Aaron Gordon stepped out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Aaron Gordon is the nicest guy on the entire planet, and he's not liked here, man. The nicest guy.
They hold like, man, this is a bad X. Bad X. Ingram. Boy, that was a tough shot. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Eric Gordon can't believe it. Wow, they're going to call a foul there. Free throws for Ingram.
Eric Gordon tried his hardest to contest here, and let's see. He's in, there. Maybe hits him on the leg.
Yeah, we didn't ultimately on that replay get a good angle of whether or not he was in his landing area. So free throws for Ingram. And rolls in the first. Want to remind everybody to stay tuned for Rockets postgame presented by Jack Daniels with Julia and Mario Ellie. Ingram at 80%er this year, 77% for his career. Perfect so far tonight, 3 for 3. Make it 4 for 4. Pels by 2. Garuba trying to find, oh, they're going to call him for a walk.
Yeah, got happy feet right there. Got to put the ball down a little sooner. Rockets need to get a stop.
And that's 24 turnovers, a season high for the Rockets. New Orleans, 25 points off those 24 turns.
Yeah, probably 8 of those because of Alvarado. Look at Usman all over Zion.
He pushed Zion way
Usman
out of the paint. That was an excellent defensive play. They get it to Williamson anyway. Now across to Alvarado, and he cans the three. Jose Alvarado with a big-time three for New Orleans. Big shot.
Having another monster game here is Alvarado.
Porter posting. Alvarado's got 5. Porter stumbles, throws up a circuit shot, and another walk. So Eric Gordon stepped out of bounds. Garuba traveled, and then Kevin Porter Jr. just traveled.
Here's the reality. Why did he travel? Because he was getting bumped on his drive from Alvarado.
Timeout Houston. 7 straight for the Pelicans. 1 minute on the nose remaining. The Rockets led by as many as 8. New Orleans then fought their way back, and as we head into the resumption of play here, the Pelicans have scored 7 in a row, and with only 60 seconds to go in the ball game, they are in the driver's seat. This is what, the 5th or 6th time this season for the Rockets already that with about 5 or 6 minutes left to go in the game, they've either been close or have held the lead, and now they got some work to do to try to win it. They need some shots to go in, and there haven't been a lot of them go in as of late. As Martin misses a 3, and then New Orleans gets the ball. Alvarado is trapped, and then somehow finds Nance, dunks it down, and New Orleans is going to get this win.
Yeah, the Rockets could not score. When it's time to execute, when the game is on the line, still trying to figure out what plays to run, what players to run through.
Yeah, again, 5 or 6 times this year. 5 or 6 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Rockets with a chance to win just have not been able to find a way to shut the door. Now they did in Orlando, but for the most part they have not in these situations. Here's Ingram with the exclamation point, and that's 11 in a row.
Alvarado, man.
11 in a row, and a fitting way for the ball game to end with Alvarado with a strip, and now he gets wrapped up and fouled by Porter. He takes exception to it, and now we have both teams coming together.
Yeah.
Alvarado with his 3rd steal. Now KJ Martin is barking at Alvarado, who's barking back at him.
I think the frustration was...
And KJ Martin and Alvarado, I believe, have both been thrown out of the game. I know Alvarado has. It's either KJ or Porter who's been tossed.
probably bolt out the game, and that's smart for player safety. There's 11 seconds left on the clock, and don't think that the Rockets like that Alvarado ran in to steal that pass.
Alvarado's been thrown out. And it looks like one of the it originally looked like they pointed at KJ Martin, but seems like Kevin might be the guy who's been thrown out of the game. We'll find out officially here in a moment, but I'm telling you, this game turned around after the Rockets turned it around in their favor when Alvarado had that one I'm playing possum steal as he fires up the crowd on his way back to the Pelicans locker room. That steal brought energy and life back into a building that had all the energy and life taken out of it because of the Rockets' run and Jalen Green. And this is what just spurred on what just happened.
Yeah,
and Jalen Green got in there as well with a little shove. KJ Martin's not going to back down. Nance had a few words, as did Brandon Ingram.
See the frustration, not sure what Alvarado said, but he's definitely fiery, and he's the smallest guy in the building. He's ready to take on the entire Rockets team. And that's the right play. You know, let these guys step out the game, get them out of here, and, you know, player safety is utmost important, but the emotion from Alvarado, I mean, he brought it, and he's been a pest the whole night.
You know, it's incredible that such a simple play that he does with regularity. Everybody knows it's coming. We knew it was coming. We talked about it in the first half, and that really kind of sparked New Orleans. And with Alvarado having been fouled and subsequently thrown out of the ball game, same thing for Kevin Porter Jr. Dyson Daniels is called upon here, the 8th pick in the draft, out of the G League Ignite by way of Australia, to take the free throws here, but New Orleans has scored 11 unanswered points. And the Rockets with 26 turnovers now, and up to 30-plus points off those turnovers for New Orleans. The second straight game where the Rockets have seen their opponents score 30-plus points off their turnovers. Now with Daniels making them both officially 32 points off turnovers for New Orleans, and a run of 13 straight for them, and the Rockets will just dribble it out, and that'll do it. 13 in a row for New Orleans to close out the game as they win it by 13. And the Rockets with the loss, now 1-9 on the road and 2-11 overall. New Orleans with the victory, now 3-2 here at home and 7-6 on the season, as we give it back to Julia and Mario in our studios in Houston.